We decided to renovate our kitchen. We purchased this house, it was already built, and the kitchen that was in here was small, unfunctional for us, and definitely not the style or the colour that I wanted. It was very black tiles, black 2-pack, and small. Yeah. When we sat down, I had a lot of photographs from Google and Pinterest. Modern farmhouse was definitely what I wanted. It needed to be large enough for us to be able to store everything. Really functional and modern looking, but still with that real farmhouse quality about it. And white, it needed to be white. The designer was absolutely fantastic. You know, my husband is a tradie and was all about the specifics. I was dreaming about my beautiful kitchen and really trying to explain to him the picture that I had in my head, and the photographs were, you know, he was really fantastic at being able to sort of take that on and then explain it, and then when he put together the brief for us to have a look at, he absolutely nailed it. We had a look at a few different companies and had a chat with them about sort of what it was that we were looking for. It was really important to us that whoever we got our kitchen from, it was all Australian made, and we wanted to, you know, be able to have a good relationship talking about what it was that we wanted and making sure that they really understood what it was that, you know, what the idea that I had in my head was what we were going to end up with. Price wasn't probably the most important thing to us. We just wanted to make sure that we had quality and that we actually really got what we wanted, because it was such, you know, a big renovation. Yeah, our experience was fantastic. For the first time that we went in and spoke to a gentleman in the showroom, to them coming out, going through it with us, sending through the plans that they put together, you know, having no problem if we wanted to change anything even after they did the final plans. They were so accommodating, sending back through different briefs for us to have a look at, make sure that it was exactly what we wanted before we went ahead. And we even had to put our plans off for about 6 months from when we originally spoke to them, and they never once complained about it, never had a problem with it, just made sure they worked with us to get what was that we wanted from our final product. So yeah, absolutely fantastic. Probably the planning side of it, because as we were looking at the space and seeing what we were able to fit in there, we probably didn't think we could get as much in there as what we imagined, but having the, you know, the guys come out to the house with us and actually sit in the space with us with their computer, measure it all out and show what they could actually put into the space, really made, we got a lot more into it than what we thought we were going to be able to, because they would just made sure that everything was taken into consideration, so it's excellent. Yeah, in the process we want to renovate the whole house, and when they came out, had a look at the kitchen, we discussed in the fact that we wanted to get the laundry done at one stage. They had a look while they were here, and to add the laundry on while we were doing the kitchen really made sense financially, because it didn't cost us as much as having to go through the whole process again. And it was so much easier having both areas done at once than having to have tradespeople come out twice to do different areas. So it really worked out fantastic. Everything. I love everything about it, but the things that I really like about it is the way that they've actually, we've used every single space that there was. We've got drawers that go all the way back into the cupboards. The thing that I probably love the most is my rubbish bin that is built into my counter. I don't have to have unsightly rubbish bins at the end of it. We didn't think we were originally going to be able to have that, but when we had our final measure, I moved a couple of things around and actually made enough space to fit that into it. And crazy, but yeah, my bin, I love it. Absolutely. My bench tops were a lot of conversations between my husband and I about what was going to be the perfect colour. He agreed with me in the end that this was the one. And it turned out beautifully, and I just love the finish of it. It's something so different than what I've seen before.